We have a Takoma Park police officer over here harassing a motorist or on a car. I don't know who she's harassing, but let's go see. There's a car that stopped and she's pulled up on it. See her? Look at her. She's in front of the car, no emergency lights on. We're on Poplar Avenue. Person could have ran out of gas. Probably went down to go get some gas. Why is she gonna call a tow truck? She's on the phone. She doesn't see me here. Police safety. She's not even looking around her surroundings. But they talk about police safety. She's on a cell phone right now. No emergency lights on. She's in front of the vehicle. But this is what you pay for at Takoma Park. Inexperienced individuals. This is why it should be mandatory they have a 4-year degree in law enforcement. She's on her cell phone. She doesn't know I'm here. We're on New Hampshire Avenue, Highway 650, and Poplar Avenue. What's she doing in there? She got a little bag or something. I guess she looking up the codes on a paper. To see what she needs to write up. It's sad. She doesn't even know I'm here. But yet and still, these individuals sit around talking about they're going to secure and protect you. She's in there writing up something. I looked up some kind of code so she could write it on a ticket. He said parked at a no parking sign, which you can barely read. I'm gonna show it to you when she get through writing the ticket on the car. But yet and still, she wants to enforce something. You could barely read that sign where this car is. And granted, he is committing illegal parking there, but he could have ran out of gas. They look like a piece of paper on the ground. It's been raining, probably notifying them that he probably wanted to go get gas. I don't know. It's a piece of paper by the car, if you can see the white thing on the thing. when she leave, I'm gonna see what it says. But instead of her checking to see what it says, because it clearly hasn't been moved, that piece of paper, she doesn't use discretion to drive around and then come back later to see if the car hit. What they do, this is policing for profit. She's on the cell phone now. And I don't know if she's a good cop or a bad cop, but she's inexperienced. One, you always survey your surroundings, even on traffic stops. She's parked in front of this vehicle. Now, mind you, I'm in her blind spot. I intentionally walked up to get in her blind spot. She has zero emergency lights on, no cherries and berries on whatsoever. She should be behind this vehicle instead of in front of it. And you see the driveway, it's enough room for her to park directly behind this vehicle, because that's not an excuse. They come in pairs, so I'm pretty sure she called for another security guard patrol car to come through here. But the funny thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, when my cars were parked up there, not one law enforcement person put a ticket on it. It was the parking enforcement guy who put the ticket on there. A fictitious agency. Who has zero authority to put tickets on another another free citizen's property. That's just like code enforcement, going onto these people's property, telling them what to do on their private property, which is secured under the Constitution of the United States. She has the car running, burning the gas up, and if she's writing a ticket, it's a hell of a long time to write a ticket for no parking in a no parking area. She's on the phone. See, this is lack of training, because it doesn't take this long to write a ticket and put on the car. If you're gonna write a ticket, you put a ticket on there, 30 minutes or an hour later, you come back by to see if this vehicle's still here. Give them enough time to move it out of this area. God dang. Take this long? She's probably calling for a tow truck. Oh no, she's writing the ticket. I see the ticket book now in her hand. I guess she had to call the chief of police to find out what kind of ticket she gonna write on this. This shit crazy. From the security force of Takoma Park, Maryland. It's the same lady, same officer that was sitting up here in one of my recordings, milking the clock. Look at all these leaves and stuff on the ground. And they will be able to buy the equipment if they wasn't spending the big money on these individuals here doing nothing, harassing citizens. It does not take this long to write a parking ticket. All you have to do is mark boxes, sign it, and put the reason why you're doing it. That's it. It's sad. It takes this long to write a parking ticket. Lack of education. That tells you they should know these tickets. They don't have nothing else to do. And granted, he's parked in a no parking zone. He should get a ticket. But it doesn't take this long to write a ticket. Lack of education. And this is why they should have a 4-year degree to know what a ticket book looks like and memorize it, write it, get it, and move on to the next. This is car 301 of the security force of Takoma Park, Maryland. And she still doesn't know I'm here. I'm in her blind spot. I'm surprised she ain't called for backup. That's crazy. They have tickets that look like little dry cleaning tickets, and all you have to do is put X's and checks in boxes. Put the reason, the location, the time, her name, badge number, and then put it on the car. 5 minutes. Look how long it's taking her to write this ticket. What they have to do is they have cheat sheets in their cars, and that tells you they're not trained. They are not trained. Watch when she gets out the car how she looks at me, because she doesn't know I'm here. And again, I don't know if she's a good cop or bad cop. The point is, she's not trained for this job. and she needs to be educated. There should be courses for these individuals to go take, and it should be mandatory if you want to be a law enforcement person. She's not even looking around her surroundings. And just like the one officer said, I got a problem with these individuals. I don't have a problem, but if I did, she would be in a bad situation right now because she doesn't even know I'm here. So when cops say auditors have a problem with law enforcement, they might want to check themselves. It's about education. It's about, even for her, this is a training recording, because if you don't know what's around you, when you step out of that car, you sitting in that car, you put yourself in a bad situation. She's fidgeting in the car, writing a ticket, and has no idea I'm standing here on this sidewalk across from her. She has 0 emergency lights on. She's in front of this vehicle giving somebody cover if they wanted her. You see what I'm saying? She doesn't see the full picture, and she's not trained for it. And this is why they need technical training. That little 6 months course they take, it's just like security guards getting that course. People have to drive around them. You know, when you record, I don't know if you see red and white lights going, but this car emergency lights are not on. I know in some of my recordings lights be on and they're really not on. On this one, she's blacked out. She has no lights on. Even her headlights are not even on. The only thing on is the truck. You can see the smoke coming out of the tailpipe. This is ridiculous, standing up here this long for a parking ticket. I would walk in so she can see me, but I just want to prove a point of, they talk about officer safety. They don't even care about their own safety because they're not trained for that. Even when you're writing a ticket, you should be observing your surrounding. Anybody can walk up on you while you're writing a ticket. And this officer, she doesn't even see me. She has not looked out her mirrors at all. And I'm hiding from her side door mirrors so she can't see me. She's just sitting there now. I don't know if she wrote the ticket or not, or she's waiting for a tow truck to come and then put the ticket on. See, policing for profit. You put the ticket on there, you ride away, 30 minutes later, you come back, or an hour later, to see if this vehicle's still sitting here. And then, if it is, you tow it. They could have ran out of gas. But this is policing for profit. But that's cool though. Make that money so you can pay me on my lawsuit. We'll be filing that next week. But I just want to show the judge and the jury policing for profit. Now this is a police car. My vehicles were parked up there and not one police from Takoma Park put a ticket on it. It was only Bushman, who was sent down there by Miss Holmes, the lieutenant, who is supposed to be the supervisor of the parking people, orchestrated her to come down there. She finna get out now with the ticket. Look like. Yeah, look like she finna get out right now. Wait for it. Wait, she done tore it out the book. I can see everything she's doing, but she can't see me. That shit crazy. She's separating the pink, the yellow, and the white. She's looking at the pink one right now. Okay. She just put all three of them back together. And it's raining out here, so I hope she hurry up and do what she got to do. But she's just sitting here. That's crazy. It takes this long to fill out some blocks on a piece of paper. Now she's getting an evidence bag. She's looking at an evidence bag. The fuck is she looking at an evidence bag for parking? Unless she gonna put the ticket in the evidence bag and then put it up under the windshield. Oh my God. She's got an evidence bag. Are you kidding me? She gonna put the ticket in the evidence bag and then put it on the car. Cause it's raining out here. Now she got a cell phone. This is crazy. It takes this long to write a ticket? No. What's happening is, it's called milking the clock, extorting money from the taxpayers. I'll sit here and justify why I'm just sitting here because I'm writing a ticket for this vehicle while I'm milking the clock. Free people and taxpayers, listen up. It's time to get rid of these individuals. It is. She's milking the clock just by sitting here, putting a ticket on a car. And she got her emergency lights on in case another officer comes by and see them on. She's got them off to assist her. So if you cut them off, you ain't got to worry about no other officer pulling up on you. She put that ticket in that evidence bag. And she's still fucking with the evidence bag. Let me see what she do with that. An evidence bag is to obtain evidence for a crime, not to use it for a parking ticket. Now let's see if I don't know if she's gonna put it on there or what she's doing, but she's playing with an evidence bag. I clearly see where it says evidence on it. She could have got a regular bag, a Ziploc bag, and put the ticket in. She on her cell phone, she finna get out right now. Watch it, look at her. She don't even see me here. Look at this. Look at that. She's putting the ticket in an evidence bag on the car. Those bags are expensive. How you doing? You joking, right? You putting that big evidence bag on for a ticket? Why not get a Ziploc bag? That bag is expensive. Yeah, but that bag is expensive. Well, tell that crook up there to order y'all a box of Ziploc bag. That's crazy. That bag there is expensive. You see the sign on the ground? That note on the ground? They might have went to go get some gas. What? They might have went go. Isn't that a note? I'm not towing their vehicle. Yeah, but I'm saying, you're not even gonna give them a grace period. Yeah. I'm not saying you're a bad officer. I'm just saying, you know, I don't know if that's a note or not. They could have ran out of gas. Yeah. Uh, I saw your chief on TV the other day begging for somebody to help them with that murder down there. Tell him that's not going to help him to be reelected. He's gone. He's gone. Y'all going to have a new chief coming in. He's gone. He can beg all he wants to. He's a piece of shit. Yeah, and look, you got to be more observant for your surroundings. I was standing here the whole time watching you. You never knew I was here.
I knew you were there, sir. I'm trying to do the paperwork.
Yeah, okay. I'm seeing your whole movement. But I'm not saying you're a bad cop. I mean, you have not.
I'm aware of who you are, and I knew you were standing there. I know you like to stand and kind of like, record your surroundings and record what
No, I was just saying how long you would know before I was here. And you didn't know I was here until you.
I saw you walking up. I've seen you before. You'll watch me, and if I'm sitting up here doing a premise check or whatever, I've seen you before in this area.
You know it.
I'm sitting at the fuel pumps, and I'll see you.
Young lady, all I'm saying is for your safety, be more aware of your surroundings. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Be safe out there. Okay, she put the Ziploc bag on it. And as you see this sign,